Hey everybody, it's Jillian. So you're probably wondering why I posted the an article or some text about Inovio stock, which is the next, hopefully maybe the next vaccine that's going to help out the coronavirus pandemic. And here's the thing. I'm all about giving everybody choices in life. Okay. I don't want to be one of those that wants to legislate morals and tries to tell people that they should be doing only this or only that. And in the beginning, in the beginning of Jilly Juice Protocol, I was part of the holistic and the allopathic world, but mostly the holistic world, where the holistic world was legislating morals. They were telling people that you shouldn't eat meat, you shouldn't eat fluoride, you shouldn't take a vaccine, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. And people were becoming very, very aggressive in their belief systems and then trying to pound it in people's heads. And I was doing the same thing too. I mean, I don't say I'm innocent of all that. But that's the mentality of both the allopathic and the holistic world, is to legislate morals. So with the whole thing with the Jilly Juice, it can work with vaccines. It can work with prescription drugs. It can work with whatever the hell you're eating, whatever the hell you're doing. As long as you are breathing on this earth, the Jilly Juice can support anyone in whatever venture they are in. And so I bought 40 shares, not 40 shares, I'm sorry. I bought 3 shares, $40 in my first stock, actually, in Inovio Pharmaceuticals. And they're not that small, but they're a small enough company, not as big as like Moderna. I've been doing a little bit of research, and right now it's at kind of the ground level. I mean, I was watching it at $3 a share, watching it go up to $7 a share. And then I transfer money into my E-Trade account, and it takes 3 days for it to actually be available to actually trade. So I made my first trade this morning. Woo! And that's a risk because I think one time I invested into Schwab, rolling over a 401k, and I gave it to Schwab and they went and did whatever. So I never really did my own trades before. So this is like the first time for me. And that's the whole point of the Jilly Juice, is to do things for the first time with no fear. And if you don't understand something or you mess up, it's not a big deal. I was trying to do trades before the market opened, but no, that you can't trade unless you're going through an ECN type of thing. So as soon as the market opened at 9:30, I traded and everything went through great. And I got in at $10.80. Okay. When I was watching it at $7 and $3 and $5. Okay. So it's only going up, but like anything, you deal with the fluctuations. You deal with the fluctuations of the market. You deal with the fluctuations of your body, of your environment. And so how I can, be very aligned in what I'm trying to promote with the Jilly Juice, where we're not playing discrimination, we're not legislating morals, we're not telling people don't get the vaccine or do get the vaccine. The Jilly Juice can support any lifestyle out there, is I do put my money where my mouth is. I support parts of the system that I know give people a choice and access to something that they choose. I'm not forcing or telling somebody that they shouldn't do this or should not do this. Hey, if you don't want to do the Jilly Juice, and maybe your body is really weak and you don't want to die from this coronavirus, then why not support a system or a product or a protocol that's going to help people transition to the new environment called COVID-19. Okay, so that's how you then give everybody choices. You can still get benefit from giving people choices. Because there's a moral benefit you get from giving people choices. There's a monetary or financial benefit you get from giving people choices. There's so many different benefits when you actually give people choices and you don't legislate morals. So that's why I changed the diet. That's why I changed the protocol, because the diet, there is no diet. You will figure out the indicators, no different than the market. You look at the indicators. That's how you pick a stock, right? You watch it for a while. You look at the indicators. You look at the public. You look at the news, you look at what's going on in your world, and then you start listening to the indicators, whether it's a market, your body, whatever it is. So you're not being so narrow-minded to be so discriminatory where you lose, you can't see the forest for the trees. And so that's the evolution of the Jilly Juice protocol. It's not being narrow-minded and stuck in a rut of the looping that I see in the activist world, the anti-vax world, all of that. Now you're going to actually broaden your world and see how everything fits together. And you support people making their own choice, but you give them the information so they can make a good, sound decision or choice. So that's why I have no issue with my naysayers, because they come from that world of where they want to legislate morals. They don't do their research. They're stuck in a very narrow-minded point of view, and they can't get out. And that's no different than those in the holistic world and the allopathic world that I came from, that wanted to legislate morals and not give people choices, kind of like a communist type of thought process. And so capitalism and socialism need to have a mixture with more capitalism and socialism. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So I took $40 and it's $40 I can afford to lose. But from what I'm seeing, the stocks keep going up. So, I still promote Jilly Juice and I give people the choice, but I also give people the choice by putting my money into areas where somebody can have a choice to get a vaccine if they feel they need to. And that's how it's done. So that way you can make benefit. That's how you can benefit from your whole world. You can't see the forest for the trees. You can't see the wood for the trees. It's all the same stuff, John. So anyway, so I just wanted to give you guys that, because I know I saw a few surprise looks on my business account when I posted about the Inovio stock, because at $12 a share, you guys can afford to fork over $100. $100 to give people the opportunity to transition to their environment. If they're not going to do Jilly Juice, at least support a vaccine. Oh, but some of you are anti-vax. You can't see doing that. But $12 a share, and you're seeing that most people need and want the vaccine, you might as well get in at the ground floor. No different than Jilly Juice. Get in at the ground floor and then work your way up. Okay? So this is the Jilly Juice in action. It's called evolution. It's time for you guys to evolve. Have a good day. Bye.